Coming up on this edition of ICN, we talk to some students about their thoughts on the campus being smoke-free and how you can get free transportation around the county. All of that and more coming up. But first, this ICN was produced by BPT student Jordan Landis. Hello and welcome to this edition of ICN. I'm Elijah Sheridan. Our top story today, the Distinguished Young Women Foundation will be hosting their talent pageant on Saturday, March 23rd at the foundation. Cash scholarships will be given out for the local girls who compete, and competitors who advance to the state level will have an opportunity to compete for more than $21,000 in scholarships. Summer and fall registration opens on Monday, March 18th. Be sure to register for classes for the summer and fall semester. If you need any help registering for classes, talk to your advisors for assistance. In other news, did you know there is a historical site in the town of Rutherford? It is called the Beckler House. This house used to belong to Christopher Beckler, who made the first $1 gold coin in the nation. The house now stands as a museum to Mr. Beckler, and you'll find many of the artifacts from that time period, including the Beckler rifle, the original coins Beckler made himself, and the equipment he used to make them. They are open on Friday and Saturday, and admission is free. Isothermal's campus has been tobacco-free since the beginning of 2019, and we decided to ask students around campus what their thoughts on that policy are.
I think that a tobacco-free campus would be a very good thing because it's a hazard to students with asthma, and there are other situations like that.
Well, I understand how people that are non-smokers feel, but speaking as somebody who does smoke, I think that it's a little unfair.
I think that as a tobacco-free campus, Isothermal has a welcoming environment to all of its students, especially people with breathing disabilities such as asthma. It's really beneficial for them to not have to walk around with smoke.
I think it's probably one of the dumbest decisions the campus has ever made. It's punishing people for no reason, and they have a lot of staff here that smoke, and it's making them have to leave the campus to go smoke.
Now that we decided to spring our clocks forward 1 hour, we have 1 more hour of sunlight at the end of the day. If you are looking for ways to take advantage of that extra hour and enjoy the outdoors with your friends and family, we have just a place for you to try. Isothermal has 4 different trails that are around campus. Each trail welcomes runners, hikers, or people just wanting to go for a walk. There are 4 separate trailheads throughout the campus and on Daniel Road. A map of the trails can be found at rutherfordoutdoor.com. The total distance of all the trails is just under 3 miles. You might have noticed some blue bus stops and signs popping up around Rutherford County. You'll find several on campus of ICC, and there are 2 different routes. 2 routes are in opposite loop from each other, which ensures that a large portion of Rutherford County has access to transit buses. All fixed routes on the transit are completely free. For a complete list of routes, visit drivingpossibilities.com. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Remember to tune in next time for more community news. And as always, visit us on Facebook at Isothermal Campus Connection or subscribe to our YouTube channel. For ICN, I'm Elijah Sheridan, and have a wonderful and safe St. Patrick's Day.